Listen, women are going insane for handsome men. Okay, handsome, select men. Um, Fit is being part of being handsome. So, if you're not fit, you need to work on that. You know what I'm saying? You start getting fit, your jawline will start showing through, and it doesn't have to be anything crazy. But right now, it's a shift in energy. The Most High God is doing His thing, and men that are embracing their manhood are getting blessed with that infinite wisdom and that righteous type of divine masculinity and leadership that most women want. Now, this is quite alarming to most women. Okay? Most women right now are, they thought they had it in the bag. They thought they had it all figured out. They don't. You know what I'm saying? They thought that, well, we know what men are. Most guys are these, alpha types that, we can manipulate because, most men are being trained to want a woman, to need a woman. And, we'll just do what we have to do. But with the new kind of man where we're after purpose and, we want a woman, we would like to have one, but we're going to get the right kind of women to be around us, not just any woman that's giving off the aesthetic. A lot of women think that the aesthetic is all that it needs to be. Like, okay, if I look the part, if I sound the part, I can be a whole dirtbag underneath and it won't really matter. And then, all of my shenanigans, all of my different weird things that I do to, poke and pry at this guy won't really matter because I look the part that most men want. Well, we're changing that, okay? We're changing that to where it's like, well, you can look the part, but you gotta have some substance, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some character. This new kind of guy, the kind of guy that we are, we're not gonna settle for anything. You know what I'm saying? We're about our purpose and what we need to get done. And we don't really, we want to date, but it's not our priority. It's not like, okay, well, I'm gonna, get my money up so I can get more women, or, I'm gonna buy this and that so I can get more women, or I'm gonna put myself here and there so I can get women. No, absolutely not. We're on purpose, and the funny thing about it is we're sticking to it, and we're telling women, look, if y'all want any other kind of guy, you have the option to get them. You don't have to deal with us. We're not giving them a lot of backlash and, talking about them in all kind of crazy ways, but we don't care what they do. Like, we literally said, we're done. I don't really care what you do. I don't really care what you say. Okay, whatever. And we try to go about our way. Now, a weird thing is happening, and I guess it's just the way that, life is. People always want what they can't have. Women shifted. Now, they can still do what they want to do, but they're shifting to wanting a kind of guy like us. You know what I'm saying? Someone that's emotionally intelligent, but doesn't run around spitting and spouting their emotions all the time. You know what I'm saying? Someone that can get the job done, can start over, go through things, and not be traumatized for life. You know what I'm saying? Someone that is family orientated, while also, being that protector and provider, so that people know not to bother or try to mess with, the wife or the family, the kids or anything. Just an all-around, well-rounded, real man. And women didn't expect for us to come into play around this time, right? And a lot of these women have made their minds up. Some of these women are married. Some of these women are in long-term relationships. But it doesn't stop the fact that you're the kind of guy that all the women want right now, that all the women are talking about, that all the women are fawning over. You know what I'm saying? You're that guy. You know what I mean? And they don't know what to do about you. They don't know what to do about you, man. They're going, that's why I titled it Insane. They're going insane. They're going insane, you know what I'm saying? They're not just, obsessed. You know, and let me tell you the truth of the matter. I might retitle this. They've become your biggest fans. And I say your fans because they want to keep tabs on you. They want to see what you're up to. They want to see how you're making your money. You know what I'm saying? These are fans. You know what I mean? Like your soul tribe and things of that nature don't care about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, hanging out with you or listening to what you have to say. But these women are becoming obsessed. They want to know everything about you. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that you're not posting. What are you doing whenever you're not online? You know what I'm saying? How does your day go about? Like, how do you start your day? Like they want, you know what I'm saying? Let's say you're a worker, you know, your co-workers, for example. You know what I'm saying? You go to work, you do your job, you're super nice to everybody, you're a Sigma, you're super nice to everybody while you're there, but you do what you gotta do and you go home. And you post up a few things on your social media, you probably don't know that your coworkers are watching your social media and they're just watching how you do things at home and what you post, and it looks like this beautiful dream where you're just floating through life, and they just want to know, how does it work? How is the ins and outs when you're not at work? You know what I'm saying? Like they see all this stuff that you're posting and it seems like every day is just, you know, magical to you because, you know, you're a Sigma, so you know every day is a blessing from God. So you just, you know, you're in the moment, you live in the moment, and a lot of people don't know how to do that. They live in the past or the future. You know what I'm saying? And the future isn't here, so it's not real. In the past, your mind makes up half of it. It doesn't even remember all of it. It changes things up, so you can't trust that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Most people, to include women, those women are living in the past of that Chad or Tyrone, you know, that they had, the one that flew them out, or the 6'4", 200 and some pound, you know what I'm saying, guy. And they're always trying to relive that, get back to that guy, or get to this, you know, build the Chad that they wish they had. You know what I'm saying? And you have the energy where you're just in a moment. You're not worried about nothing. You're not worried about nobody. And it really, you know what I'm saying, makes these women super hot. You know what I'm saying? Super hot. Not just kind of hot. I mean insane hot. They want you to post more. They want you to talk more about your life. They want you to drop a book. You know what I'm saying? They want you to rush into things and just, you know, they want to know more about you, but they're terrified to approach. You know what I'm saying? They're terrified to approach. And you got these boundaries and standards that they can't manipulate and trick you into luring and then approaching them. So it's like, all they can do is sit back and watch. Man, oh man, what a time to be alive. I'm telling y'all, yeah, this road real quickly. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, man, being single right now, with all the propaganda that's trying to talk everybody, especially with Valentine's Day coming up, and Sigmas are like, what's a Valentine's Day? You know, like a chick's like, happy Valentine's Day, and Sigma's like, you know, another holiday projected onto us so we can go and spend our money, you know. And the women are like, oh no, it's more to that. No, it's not. More than likely, if you look into the history of it, it's some kind of pagan, you know what I'm saying, holiday, and there's probably some cult ritual that's attached to it that has some, you know, something that you probably would wish you never found out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how we look at this stuff. Women don't like this. I'm gonna tell you, sometimes women want you to be with somebody because they don't like seeing a single man doing what he wants to do and being happy and being free. They don't even care. This is my theory. They don't even care if it's with them. As long as there's a woman in your life, they know that that woman's got some type of control over you. It's almost like they don't even realize that they like us to be subjugated. They don't even, like, some women, I've heard women talk like, man, you know what I'm saying? They just want to tame you. You know, I'm like, tame me? What kind of woman talks like that? You know what I'm saying? Like it's wild right now. They don't like you being free, but they love the fact that you are. You know what I'm saying? And they're obsessing over it. You know, they've had control over all these different kinds of men, but you know, men that are embracing God and their purpose, getting in shape, not paying them any attention, done with them. It's got them all outside of themselves. They don't even know what to do. They're malfunctioning. You know, they're okay. They're watching what we do, and they're like, okay, well, I'll go to the gym and I'll, you know what I'm saying, talk a little bit softer, and it's still not working. It's still not working. I'll I'll tone down some of the makeup. I'll let guys know that I'll wear my natural hair. It's still not working. It's still not working. We're moving on. You gotta smash that like button. Do me a huge favor, smash that like button. You know what I'm saying? I can see some reader right now. Oh yes, he's coughing. Yes, he's getting very ill, and his butt crack is itching. Shut your goofy asses up. You wish. You know what I'm saying? You have no idea what I do before I get on this live stream. I'm telling you, these women out here, man, and listen, gentlemen, you already know this, but the craziest part is we're not paying them no attention. Well, I mean, it's like we finally tapped out, and we're like, we're gonna put time in ourselves, and everything that we're doing is to make ourselves into the best version of ourselves. What are we doing, guys? We're getting up early, right? Working out, right? We're praying, we're talking to God, right? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? We're spending time with our children, right? Absolutely. We're trying to get custody of our kids, right? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Working out, going to the gym, eating right? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Drinking our water? Absolutely. You know, doing everything that we need to do to be the best version of ourselves. And we're not thinking about women. And what happens when we do this? Women start obsessing over us. The minute that we done tapped out, we're like, man, I'm just done with y'all, man. I'm just gonna get my money right and go overseas. Now all of a sudden they're trying to get online and talk a little bit better. Have you not noticed? You know what I'm saying? Women are doing the things that they normally do to try to get us to, you know what I'm saying, like listen to them, and we're still not doing it. They're talking about going to the gym. You have no idea how many women I see talking about going to the gym now and working out. And that's a great thing. Do that regardless, but you're gonna have to do more. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to slow down, or try to get the women to slow down with these man-hating videos where they make up scenarios while they're doing their makeup and be like, yeah, I can't stand with men, or I went on a date. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You watched some content, it pissed you off, and just like a psycho woman would do, you made up a scenario to go viral to get clicks, attention, and money. That's all you do, okay? So that's why I'm trying my best to figure out a different way to do reaction videos. I can't do these. These women are saying the most wild things to go viral. At this point, it's not women as soon as the men talking about something, all of a sudden some woman had a scenario with the guy, or she wants to talk about men being sassy, and it's just always stupid manipulation. I see right through it. Automatically, it's like, oh man, here we go again. Some chick's dropping another video talking about, you know what I can't stand? No, I didn't ask you. We don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you don't understand. I don't care. Listen, the bottom line is this. With all of the gaslighting, I was in a panel earlier today where a man was cooking this chick, this dude named Moses, right? He was cooking this chick, and this chick had no facts, and she was saying something about therapy, like how everyone needs to go to a licensed therapist and men don't do that. And he was saying that men don't need to go to a therapist. Men have different ways to, you know, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, self-therapy or whatever. But we figure things out through God. We don't have someone with a license who could possibly be some psychopath or narcissist anyway, sit on a couch and we just tell them our problems and then they just say so. We don't need all that, man. We're men. You know, we don't sit down and discuss our problems all the time. And this woman was going off because she was like, oh, that's a problem with men. And I'm like, listen, just like, you know, I agree with them, but this is my words on it. Women love to be taught. Women love to be guided. So of course they're gonna want to go to a therapist to teach them and guide them. Men are leaders. We like to figure it out ourselves. We don't like to be led. We don't like to be guided. We like to be led by God. We know that we're here to figure out life. So while y'all are trying to make these arguments about why a man should go to a person who probably has college debt, we don't even know if they're single or divorced. So we don't even know where their opinion, perspective, or anything is really rooted or coming from. But whenever you're talking to God, it's always going to be from a source that has your best interest at heart. So y'all can continue to go to these people, and you know most therapists are women. And I'm gonna tell you something: if a woman's a therapist or she's doing something, you know, where she's interacting with people a lot, like a nurse or whatever, most of these women are single because they're looking for that that feeling. They're looking for that energy, that attention that they would get in a relationship, but they're not getting it. So they need human interaction. So they get these kind of jobs. You know what I'm saying? They need that human interaction. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look it up. Most of them are single. You know what I'm saying? Divorced and whatnot. But women right now, with the kind of guys that we are, and we're like, okay, listen, we're not gonna deal with y'all. And we understand that we have options. And, you know, we're going to explore options. And it doesn't matter what you say. They were gaslighting him in there. He stood his ground. You know what I'm saying? The first thing that they did was start calling him sassy. Now your boy, Moses, he doesn't have a filter. He went off. Now, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have said the things that he said. He's his own man, and I respect a man being a man. See, here's the thing. And then the women start going off. You can't call us that. You can't call us a few words. But listen, I wouldn't go as far. But listen, let me tell you something. He can do whatever he wants, okay? You know, and I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell y'all ladies something. Stop calling men sassy. I'm telling you, it's just like calling us the B word or calling y'all the B word. I'm telling you, it's on the same level. You don't think it is because y'all try. Let me tell you something what American women like to do, especially like American white women and American black women. They try to find these passive aggressive ways of insulting you, shaming you, or emasculating you. And it's really dumb, but they think it's clever. So, you know, white women have like their ick thing, and that's really stupid. I mean, I don't even entertain a woman that starts talking about, if some woman's like, oh yeah, you give me the ick, I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, it's like cringe, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's just goofy. But the black woman with the sassy thing, they know what they're implying when they say it. It's the same old trope that they use all the time to try to emasculate a man that's well-spoken, that knows how he wants to move, you know what I mean? And it's not going along with the societal norm or what's told to be about how a man's supposed to act and let a woman say whatever. They'll automatically say it. It's the same thing as somebody calling you the B word, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I know when a woman tells me, or I hear that, you know, directed my way, I know you're trying to cleverly disguise some real slander, a real remark, right? In a way that you're trying to insult my manhood, in the sense of me being a straight heterosexual male. So I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, react a certain kind of way. You're expecting me to the same way. If I were to call you out your name and make you feel like you're less of a woman or whatever through the same means. Now you trying to find a word that doesn't say that directly, that means the same thing. All women agree. So don't get your feelings hurt when you say something that you think is somewhat disguised. Just like back in the day when we used to call white chicks snow bunny, when they picked up on it and we started saying that stuff around, they'd be like, I know what you're saying. Like, oh, shit, y'all know what that means? You know what I'm saying? Don't sit here and be upset with the reactions that you get from us. There's some of the sunlight over here. You know what I'm saying? Don't trip out with the reaction you get from us, because you can't dictate a man's response. You gotta smash that like button. You cannot control the way a man responds to your direct disrespect. That's not your right. So as women started saying stuff, oh, how can you call me that? Oh, it's so messed up. It's not the equivalent. You shouldn't be calling me out my name. You call the man sassy. You know what you're implying. You know how, you know what I'm saying, men like us feel about that. So what do you expect? Do not, again, when you're a woman and you have the right to say whatever you want to, if you call me sassy or other men sassy, like that Moses dude, you can say whatever you want, but you can't control the level of intensity in which I will respond to it. So you don't get upset when you say some crazy stuff like that, and I have some shit that I say to you that have you wanting to go out and find yourself a man, get a better job, go shopping to help you look yourself in the mirror at night. Don't get upset with me by it, right? You said what you said, and I'm gonna say whatever I wanna say back to it. You can't dictate like, oh, that's wrong. You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said what you said. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with people. And that's the problem with this new sensitive culture. I mind my business. People think that it's their, I get hit with this online by women. This is one of the responses by destroying with it, right? They'll say some goofy, weird comment and get triggered by one of my videos on TikTok and start going off. And I'll say, who sent you? Why are you here? Why are you letting a stranger trigger you? And she'll say, it's a public, you know what I'm saying, platform, and this is what it's meant for. They do this a lot. So this is my response to them. Be that as it may, aren't we all adults? You can go to a corner, you know what I'm saying, in an alley and take a piss, but does that make it right? Just because you can go to that alley and take a piss whenever you want to in the street, does that make it right? Do you conduct yourself as an adult that way? No, you don't. Stop playing with words. I'm the worst dude to get into a wordplay battle with. I'm the worst dude. I can think up of stuff right on the spot while your dumbass had to research whatever you said just to put it in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? And then having hours to respond back to it. You got that. Listen, lady, they be getting those messages automatically and taking hours to respond, or they delete it. Stop saying stupid stuff. You get triggered by men. Stop trying to project that onto us. You should not be letting strangers trigger you. If you do, then understand you're the fool. Stop playing with words and trying to say it's a public forum, or why are you being sensitive? I'm not being sensitive. I'm telling you my boundaries and my standards. I'm telling you what's weird. It's weird that you're allowing a stranger who's posting whatever he wants on a channel that he built or a platform that he built, and you think you have the control or you have the right, or you can come over and humble someone that you don't know who worked hard to build what he made, to say what he want to say. If you have a problem with it, build your own, run your mouth on it. They don't want to do that. They're lazy as fuck. They want to run around and control you and what you do. And that's the reason why men like us are, you know what I'm saying, hot right now, and women are going insane for us. We stand on it, and we have logic to back it up. They cannot outword us, outthink us. The sisterhood can't outmaneuver us. All men are coming together right now as, you know what I'm saying, a unit, pause, but you know what I mean, squadron, whatever, you know what I mean, an army, and we're handling business right now. They're not able to get any scragglers. Normally they're able to get a couple scragglers. Men are like, well, we done pretty much shuffle through most of y'all anyway. And it's just like, well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know, it ain't like it's gonna get any tighter. As much as y'all think Kegels and all that reconstructive surgery and all that stuff, it's still ain't the same, man. And don't think that we can't tell. Listen, real men have different ways of telling, man. You know what I'm saying? Real men do. And y'all be thinking y'all Kegling it up or whatever. The minute, you know what I'm saying, a dude hit that spot right, all that Kegling and trying to, you know, squeezing that, you're gonna lose all that. You're gonna lose your mind. Your eyes gonna roll back in your head, and that thing gonna open up like a canopy, and it's gonna be like, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. You're not gonna be able to get away with it. You think you're slick, but the thing is too wide. Okay? It's too wide. Sausage down the hallway. Listen, we got our ways of knowing, okay? Stop thinking you're slick. Get your lives together. You guys smash that like button. I want to leave that in there really quickly before I left. You can't insult us. We don't care what you think. We're not hive-minded, and we don't go with the crowd like alphas do. So you can control an alpha by that means, and they know that. They know alphas will not try to go against the crowd because alphas like the crowd. They like people cheering them on. A Sigma doesn't give a shit. You can cheer me on, you can hate me, it don't matter to me. I'm gonna say whatever I want to say. I'm in this plane of existence, in this realm, to say what God sent me here to say. I'm not here to make friends with everybody. I'm not here to have everybody like me. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. Especially when I know society is set up to use that against me. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to leave a dent. And by leaving a dent, you can't do that by going along to get along. And that's the reason why men like us are hot right now. And women are obsessed and going insane. You want to know more information. How do they do what they've done? How do they get through the things that they've gone through? How do they look better with every trial and tribulation they go through? How are they able to overcome all witchcraft? And the sun came out on that. You know it be true. You know I ain't lying. Hey, listen, I'm a Leo. I got to bring the sun up for the day for y'all. Come on now. Come on now. You hear the birds going crazy out here? You know what I'm saying? Mother Nature doing her thing, embracing me every AM. You know what I'm saying? Getting these downloads, y'all. I'm feeling it today. I'm going to get on TikTok, man, and work out. Peace, love, and light, y'all. Remember, I'm your brother. Smash that like button. Leave as many comments as possible. I know a lot of y'all are watching me, man. I know a lot of y'all are watching me. Get on your fake accounts, content creators, and leave comments, good or bad. I know y'all watching me. Y'all done taken on my cadence and everything, baby. I done started a whole thing, man. You don't think I know what I'm doing when I do what I do? You know what I'm saying? You don't think I'm the one that starts the whole, you know, and I do it mainly because my mouth is dry and I'm fasting. But don't think I can't see y'all picking up on it, baby. I be starting stuff I don't even be meaning to. I do it again. I be starting stuff and don't even be meaning to, man. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing it. I'm like, is that my cadence? You know what I'm saying? Man, God bless me. I can pick up on it all. I'm like, that chick is watching me? Well, now, $500,000? Okay. Look, man, your boy's doing it. We're taking off. It doesn't matter my subscriber count. Hell, dude, a lot of stuff I say, it gets suppressed by the algorithm. And a lot of people don't want you to blow up because if you do, people will start putting two and two together like, wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. Hold the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? It don't really matter. Listen, I'm gonna be big no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be big no matter what. You know, I see my influence every day. I don't need to be told, God shows me. I see it every day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be like, man, this dude is cocky. I'm not cocky. I'm confident. And then I can see all my influence and I see the people going out of their way to make sure that they don't recognize me. Bro, y'all have no idea how I use that energy, man. I use the fuck out of that energy, man. I rise every day like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I ain't recognized yet? Bet. Let's go get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Man, listen, my bread and butter, man. My bread and butter. None of y'all can put out as much content as I do because most of you motherfuckers gotta still work. And it's funny. That's how you know it's gaslighting. When someone's trying to call one of us broke because you can't figure out how much money that we're making or have because we don't wear it. And we're not online bragging about it like a fool. And I guess that pisses you off. What I'm realizing as a Sigma, y'all, we break all patterns. We break all patterns. See, people don't even recognize what they're doing. When they put up archetypes of people, that is people recognizing human behavioral patterns. And you're breaking all human behavioral patterns. They can't get a bead on you. They can't get a read on you. And it bothers them. People love to be able to anticipate what other people are doing to have that leg up and that step ahead, even if it's just in their head. But you are so unpredictable that nobody can do that with you. They don't know what you're gonna do, when you're gonna do it, how you're gonna do it. All they know is you're gonna get there. And it bothers them. They can't steal from you that way. See, I had to perfect my game because I see the game out here is to take from whoever you feel like you can and build yourself into a Frankenstein's monster of what you believe yourself or what you believe everybody wants to see, and then project that, you know, and get online and try to go viral. So what if I go against the grain? What if instead of copying everybody I see, I keep myself as authentic to myself as I can, and then I bask in it and find a way to buckle down, you know what I'm saying, on more ways to be authentic. by not doing what everybody else does. Not being a contrarian, but just doing it my own way. Let's see what happens from that. Let's just see. Because I believe from this point forward, it's about people being authentic. You know, I believe that while people copy me as far as walking around outside and stuff, I believe that they're realizing that real people want to see real people online. Not sitting in their nice big house in their super decorated, you know what I'm saying, setup or whatever. No, people want to see like raw video. Like, you know what I'm saying, that dude, one of them dudes that's a fitness influencer, Sam Sudik or whatever his name is. Look at him. He became a celebrity just doing cuts of him becoming a bodybuilder, eating whatever he wants, junk food or whatever. And none of his videos are edited or nothing. It's just raw footage. See, I pay attention to things, man. And he built a base, you know what I'm saying, a good organic, you know what I'm saying, grassroots base that will follow him wherever he goes. And he didn't, you know what I'm saying, do a bunch of collaborations with people to get there. So it's grassroots. He didn't do a bunch of editing or whatever. Him being raw, all the mistakes or whatever. People like seeing that. They want raw. They want real. And I believe if I stick with it, stay real, people like me, I don't have no problem. Because I enjoy watching, in my mouth. I enjoy watching people that are raw. I don't like watching there was a time when I call it the Instagram look, where everybody was trying to look perfect and they were making those vlogs. Couldn't stand that era of YouTube and Instagram where everybody was vlogging and it was like, you know, perfect like this and corny ass vlog music that. We're past that. People want to know, like, look, man, I'm tired of working all the time, man. I'm tired of these bills. I'm tired of life just beating me up. I want to feel good about life again. Some of these people, younger ones, have never even known that kind of life because they've been around since, you know, the iPhones and, you know, all social media. So they don't know how it was before social media, how the days seem super long, how you go outside and it seemed like, you know what I'm saying, the sun be out all day long forever and you're doing things. You know, we got to bring that kind of stuff back, man, that kind of organic energy back. 32 minutes, absolutely not. I got to get off here. I got to get on TikTok, y'all. Peace, love, and light, man. You know me, I got to get out here and rant, and you know how we do. We chop it up, we talk. It's raw. It's not on here, bullets. Now, I know some content creators watch me to get their bullets. You're going to have to deal with listening to me babbling on and on because that's the way that I do things if you're not picking up on it. That's how I build, you know what I'm saying, my base through chopping it up and talking to the people, you know, because I am the people and I don't feel like I'm above the people and I don't preach to the people. You know what I'm saying? It's talking. That's it. That's all we do. But anyway, y'all, peace, love, and light. I'm your brother.